Mine smells good?
Yeah. I swore I smelled skunk beer.
I picked a winner.
This is my thrift store find.
Oh, wait a minute. No, for real. Do you have the bottle?
No, I gave it to Seth.
Somebody look at Nick. He really wants you to see it.
What, your shirt?
Shockers. Nice.
Was that the reaction you were hoping for? He wanted more.
Oh, well.
All right,
Okay,
bend
man,
over.
it was organic. That's all I wanted.
I could really go for a beer.
Original.
Smell it.
I did smell it.
Hands
it
down
smell
the
okay, I
dopest dope
said.
I've ever smelled.
Oh, I heard you.
You
What does
didn't
it
answer.
smell like?
I don't know
Hands,
what okay
Carl.
means.
Does
Like,
it smell
Band
good?
does it smell poisoned?
Does it smell like skunk beer?
Second
just-
favorite
Mine
civil
smells
engineer.
fresh.
It smells like beer. I don't know what skunk beers.
You look like beer.
You've never had a skunk beer?
I wouldn't probably.
All right,
It's a
so
beer cube. Pure beer.
after Dustin and I got married,
Okay.
we
Secret time.
obviously had a shit ton of beer left over. We went to move.
Is that obvious?
Is that obvious?
It was, oh yeah, sorry you guys, you weren't there.
I was
weren't
not
there.
there. I was out
Were you
of town.
there?
Wait, why would that be obvious, though? You would think you drink a lot of beer.
No, well, so people brought beer, so we bought a bunch of beer, and like
Oh.
Corey brought.
Rolling Rock.
Is that what he brought?
Probably.
Nick wasn't
No.
there, so he doesn't know either.
No,
No, I said probably.
he
people-
brought
I heard that.
like cases of beer
So
for
people
some reason.
Brought beer.
Some people brought beer that
see.
they wanted,
Okay, that makes sense.
and Dustin and I overbought
Okay.
beer. And so we had a ton. We brought it back to Tom and Carla's, and then we went back to Texas, like whatever. And when we moved back, they were like, "Hey, you need to finish out that beer." And it was a year later we touched it.
That's fine.
It was not fine.
Did it ever get really hot, though?
No, it was still in the fridge, but it like you cracked it open, and it had like a skunk smell. Like it's called, I call it skunk beer.
Well, a lot of people call. But I think if it doesn't get hot, I don't know. There's a fresh date.
We all drank it. We didn't die, but it definitely smelled like
Tell-
skunk beer.
tasted
And when
bad.
I cracked that beer open, I was like, I got that smell.
Do you think certain beers have skunk dates more than other beers based on the fermentation process? Like
mostly-
this beer is basically water, so it lasts forever. Or this beer is very delicately fermented, so it's gonna skunk if you don't drink it within a certain.
Most
Because I don't want that beer.
Most beers that I've seen don't have like a bad buy date or an expiration. It's just like the best buy, and then it just gets less fresh.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste
like
good.
these had like made by dates.
Made by?
Yeah.
Like you got to make it
These
by
bottles
now.
have been sitting in here for
Made
too
at,
long.
whatever you want
Brewed
to call
on,
it. But it
brewed
would
on.
say like, yeah,
Yeah,
brewed
like-
on. And then it was a year later.
Brewdong.
Like I don't. I've had beer, like I've had Christmas ales or something that sat in my fridge and I didn't drink them, and then it's all of a sudden it's February and only idiots drink Christmas beer in February. So I waited till the next Christmas and it was okay. It wasn't
I
the
have
freshest,
a
but
feeling
it was okay.
because it was like Bud Light and like stuff like that. It was probably already old when we bought it.
Yeah,
You know, I would call that
or just
a shocker.
if you bought it new, it probably wasn't
Yeah.
bad, but it just a
But you know what I mean? Like if we like cleared out, so like we bought it from the carryout.
yeah.
It's
probably
already
still
old by
pretty
that
fresh.
point.
Do you
It's
think
been
it
sitting in the
was?
carryout collecting dust.
Because they probably were like, hey, well, this shit's old, so let's give it to this wedding people.
I have a bias, so because I have 3 cases of Busch.
Wait, how did they
Apple in
know
my
you were
basement.
wedding people? Did you show
I
up
bought it from the
in
DJ.
a tux and a dress?
No, I bought it from the DJ
Okay.
that worked at
Just
the
want to make
carryout.
sure.
My DJ was working at the carryout. DJ Dave.
You didn't even have a DJ. You just like
Hey, bro,
you
you
were
want
like you were like, hey, we're
bring
here to
some
get
beer?
beer.
You
Oh,
can
you know
fuck
the
around
DJ
with the
Dave
records.
that was at O'Malley's like a long time ago. No?
I was a
This was
VIP
5 years
guy.
ago.
Huh?
I was a VIP guy
Oh, the VIP.
before Ziggy's.
I don't know. His DJ Dave was always at O'Malley's every Friday night, and his side job was to work for the carryout, which is also owned by the same people who owned O'Malley's.
Does he work at Roby's now? Just
No,
follow
he doesn't.
DJ Dave?
No,
Okay. Just want to clear
That's
that clear
Dustin.
that up.
Dustin's DJ Dave now.
That's Pizza the Hut.
Your husband
Yeah,
is
he
DJ
gets on
Dave.
iTunes, and we call him
Okay.
DJ Dave because
Is he finishing your basement for a DJ like underground?
no,
Okay.
it's supposed to be fun.
You might want to give some more context.
Dustin and Alicia are finishing their basement. We've spoken offset about this, but I was just curious if DJ Dave, aka Dustin, was doing a underground Euro
Rave.
cave.
Have some turntables.
Rave
down there.
cave. That's a nice one. Sorry, that was really loud. Sorry, Seth. Rave cave.
I'm going to try my non-skunked Becks while you guys all enjoy your shitty ones. Yeah, mine's...
I haven't drank Beck's in a really long time, and I was reminded how good it is. It's really good. 4.9%
I want to see what
ABV.
it looks like different.
I don't know what the claim to fame is of 4.9. It's like, oh, you can drink a little bit more of this and not get drunk.
Not everyone drinks to get drunk.
Yeah, somebody want the non-skunk flavor.
Do you see the difference in color?
Is it way off?
You might not want to drink yours.
What happened to this beer, Nick?
I don't
This
know.
is the new one.
I bought it the same place. I bought
Where did you buy these beers?
I bought them at Ross's Granville Market. The one on the left that Kenny
Take
has.
a picture and send it to them. I bet they will give you a free case of beer.
What?
I bought them both there. I bought them.
It's
I
mine.
bought
Mine
that.
smells like skunk.
Listen.
Yeah, yours is better.
Hold
That's
on.
why
I
picked this
went to Granville, got my haircut. I bought the first one that Kenny's drinking.
Mine's fresh.
At Ross's.
Way different.
I stopped at Ross's because I got my haircut on Tuesday,
Wait,
and I
hold
bought
on.
that.
Stop. No one cares. What? I would say...
Goddamn,
take a
Ross.
I'm
picture-
saying I bought it to the
Take a
same
picture-
places.
Take a picture of these beers side by side. Show it to the guy at the beer place, and he'll give you a free 6-pack of beer.
No, show it to your barber next Tuesday when you go get your bi-monthly trim.
Oh my god.
Say, listen, we have a
So
beer podcast.
bad.
The microphone's in the background of the picture.
It doesn't look that bad, but
Yeah, I can see it from here. Kenny's is definitely a more yellow, and ours is more like auburn, copperish.
Yeah, that's fresh. Sorry, folks.
It's funny because
Funny you
look
say
at the bottle, right? Look at the bottle. It's the green bottle, right? The purple,
Right?
the brown bottle.
No.
Didn't we talk
Hold
on
on.
a previous
Stop.
episode about
Did
the
you hit
brown
your head
bottle
coming down here?
of avoiding UV light?
What?
what?
Yeah, there was something with the bottle color.
Yeah, and I wonder if the green and the one that I just recently purchased had more sunlight attached to it, and that's why it's...
And it would change the color of
Yeah,
the beer,
because
not just the color of.
It said that the brown bottles reject UV light better than the green ones. And this is
green.
conveniently in a green bottle. But I'm saying like that batch that Kenny's drinking did not get UV light and ours did.
Oh.
And that's why ours has that color to it.
Sunlight.
Is that what we said? Was it brown versus green, or was it the clear bottles with Corona?
I think it's clear.
It might be clear. But
Beck's-
regardless, it's still a shocker.
Generally, clear yellow or green bottles, clear yellow or green cannot protect the beer from UV light, whereas dark brown bottles can. The darker and more opaque the bottle is, the less UV light can enter. I don't know why I read the second sentence. It was the same as the first. So yes, Nick, you are correct.
Was it sunny when you bought his, or when
I
you
bought it. They're
ours?
both inside, and
Had
they're
a lot of
both.
beers sit in the sun. They didn't turn brown.
I don't know what it is, Bex. If you're listening,
Mine just used a higher SPF.
brewers, if you're listening, please
Sunscreen.
shed some light onto our conundrum. Because
Still on
these
that
are the
Yahoo.
same beer. The labels are a little bit different, but Kenny's hue is definitely brighter and more vibrant. Ours is darker and more copper colored. So I wonder if it has to do with the bottles. Maybe ours just got...
It doesn't say it would make it darker.
I was gonna say,
No, it does say it will give it the skunk smell, though.
you detectives look like you're onto something over there. You working on a hot case?
Well,
Yeah.
while they're looking...
In all caps.
Regardless, I think there's still only 113 calories in this beer.
I like that.
So it's not heavy on your MyFitnessPal. 21 IBU, so relatively bitter, but not too bitter. But I got both of these 6-packs for $9, 9 for 6. So
Well, yeah, one was free.
It's gonna be.
We're beer detectives, and we work through things on a case by case basis.
it was just like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
That's funny.
No, I don't get it. I don't know why you said that, because the joke was so long ago that doesn't make sense anymore.
Yep.
That makes sense.
That was years ago when I said you guys were detectives.
I found it.
Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, I wonder how many calories this has.
This is a joke, right?
No,
113.
I have to bring up the thing.
No, Nick said it earlier.
Oh shit!
no,
I was thinking about my case by case joke. Sorry.
Because he said something like, regardless of the color, it still has 100.
13 calories?
Yep.
Say 12.
That's really light for a 12-ounce beer.
I like it.
That's almost like a light beer.
Yeah.
Light beers are like what, 99 calories? Like
Yes.
Bud Select and Bud Light's
Yeah.
like 98.
Yeah, one of them's 99 because they were like, oh, one
Bud
more.
Select was.
Yeah.
Miller Lite.
Yeah.
I think Miller Lite. Someone has like 98. and they
Kenny,
say-
do you know where this
Michelob
beer is
Ultra
from?
is 98 and Miller Lite is 99. And it says it's just one more calorie in the commercial.
Beck's, I can guess where it's from. It's from Germany, and it's brewed with Bavarian hops.
Where in Germany?
Germany.
Bremen.
Yeah, Dale and Brennan.
Yeah. Bremen.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep.
Did you know where do you know where this beer was brewed?
Yeah,
Not in Germany.
Oh, where?
In the United States.
Where at in the United States? Do you know?
Granville, where you got your hair cut.
Well, one case was brewed in Granville. One was brewed
One case
in China.
might be
And
pissed.
they shipped it here. And
Is this like a knockoff iPhone?
yeah.
This is like the unlocked version.
Anyways.
Are you searching on two different things right now?
Yahoo and Google.
Okay, cool.
Where did
Law of averages.
where did you get 113 calories for a 12-ounce
Yeah.
beer?
Untapped.
Okay. Is that
I also have
Anheuser-Busch?
that.
Anheuser-Busch has it at 143 calories.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I like just that. Okay.
If
Where's the
Anheuser-Busch
box?
has it at that, it's probably that because
Likely.
Untapped has been relatively.
Does it say it on your bottle? I
have a bottle
Oh,
right
you have
here.
a bottle too.
Does
I'll
it-
give a bottle.
I don't think it usually has calorie. Oh, per 12 ounces, calories 146.
So
No,
all
no.
wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody's wrong.
143, 113, 146.
I stand by 113.
Would you still
going
drink it at
for it.
146, or is that 34 really
Wait, what does yours say?
33 break?
Because you might have the.
I have
Yeah, what's
146.
Okay, same.
He's got the golden ticket.
Yeah, his is
Kenny
golden like
does.
mine.
I got the golden. Yeah, I'd get to turn this in for.
You have the blonde. I have the gold.
gold.
Willie Beck's is gonna give me his chocolate beer factory. Beck's is the world's #1 German beer. I don't know what that means. I mean,
According to Beer Fest and Broken Lizard,
according to Anheuser-Busch, the people who own it that want to drive its stock value up. So
Yeah.
obviously you can
Cooking
take
the
them
books.
for what they say.
Yeah.
They also
Can't
got
trust
into
them.
hot water with this beer. Maybe I'm jumping forward. But they led their consumers to believe it was still always brewed in Germany.
yeah,
Like up until the 90s, even though that it had been brewed in America since like the 70s.
Does that
Yeah.
change something for
So they're
you?
liars.
No.
no, it's kind of like the Kona theory. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't really from Hawaii.
They issued they had a settlement filed against them and they lost and they had to pay like 10 cents per individual beer. I have it written down.
So if you were in like that civil suit, you got like $3.
Yeah, if you could produce a receipt for all the Beck's beer you had bought,
This is Kona
those
all
hoarders,
over.
man.
you could get up to 10 cents a bottle, 50 cents for a 6-pack, $1 for each 12-pack, or $1.75 for each 20-pack.
Wow.
If you didn't
Where
have
do
a
you
receipt,
get a 20
you
pack?
had
That
get
has to be
less.
a Europe thing.
You could only get a maximum of $50 if you had receipts and a maximum of $12 if you had no receipts. So you really took
Remember
it to the
Kona
cleaners.
though, if you could provide a receipt, you get $20, and if you didn't, you could still get 10. So you could have easily made $10 for Kona, saying, because remember they said that it was made in Hawaii, but there was a manufacturing plant in California, but they used all of the same minerals and ingredients to make Kona that you would have
You want
to replicate Hawaii.
Malt Vault pro tip: if you're going to buy a beer with a pending lawsuit, keep the receipt.
Keep the receipt.
Yeah.
That could be
Maximize
worth
your
up to
profits.
50 cents more.
You actually did hear that here first, because no normal person would say that.
No one,
Unless you're a hoarder that keeps receipts.
even
This
the
is-
doctors.
I
didn't
feel like
know.
you would keep receipts.
This is a really good episode for me. I've already been told that I'm right, and we're bringing back words that I have said. You heard it here first. This is
Seth's allowed to say it. You're
really
not allowed
filling
to
my
say it.
cup.
That's a shocker.
Nick's really hitting his stride. He's feeling personally fulfilled.
This does not get great reviews though on Untappd. It's a 2.95. Kenny, where would you rate that? Where would you put that in the 32 beers that we reviewed?
2.95.
Yeah.
Towards the lower end of the middle.
Yeah. Okay. So it's still not our worst, but it's in the lower percentile.
But between 113 calories to 146 calories, it falls anywhere from second to last on our charts. So
You love to see that sort of versatility from a beer.
yeah,
They deliver.
depending on if your beer's fresh or old.
It's what Henrik Beck really was looking for when he had the differentiated.
Hey, you said it, Beck's brother.
Did he, though? I don't know what he was saying.
That's great.
Yeah, that one queued
Well
up,
done.
didn't you?
I had to
They make
kiss
a
him.
lot of
No, I
beer.
didn't.
I know you never have anything queued up. It just comes out.
It just spills out. I had something else.
Spillway.
Let me see. What do I got?
I got something unrelated.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to talk about Nick's internet personas while I was thinking about it.
oh
Okay.
boy. What year are we starting at?
We're going to go recent.
That's a good idea.
Nick, will you say the word Michigan?
Yeah, I'll say Michigan.
Would you say it on the internet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Say it on the internet.
The only times that I've ever said it on the internet is regarding the OSU Michigan game.
How many points, scale of 1 to 10, would your life improve if Michigan had their national championship revoked?
How many points?
Yeah, like let's say you're sitting
Give
at
me a scale here.
5 right now.
I'm sitting at a 5. What's my high? What's my low?
What do you? Didn't I say 1 to 10?
Oh, I didn't hear you say 1 to 10. My bad. So I'm sitting at a 5 right now. They get it revoked. Given other circumstances in my life, I'd probably go up to a 7.
What are the other circumstances?
That can't be spoken about.
Thanks.
Yeah. There's
Wait,
just other
what are
heavy
we
shit
asking?
in my life.
It's on a need to know basis, and you don't need to.
Nick,
know.
Okay.
Nick gets very mad online that Michigan won the national championship, and I was just trying
I'm
to-
not very mad. I'm disappointed because I
That's
like
worse.
I like the integrity of game.
That's dad talk.
No, if they weren't cheating, they weren't found cheating over the last 3 years, then I would understand and respect the sanctity of them winning. But the fact that they cheated to get where they're at, that frustrates me because I think the one thing that I don't want to see go away in sports is the integrity of the game, and I feel like that jeopardizes that.
What about NIL?
I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think that the students should get some sort of reimbursement because the schools make a shit ton of money.
how
There goes the integrity of the game with the NFL.
how into the conspiracy of the NFL are you with Taylor Swift and the Chiefs?
I believe.
Well, that's a good.
I'm in on this. I'm in on this.
That's a whole
Hold
episode.
on. I believe.
That's like I
Let's
can
go.
take a nap.
I believe that it's very peculiar that the NFL is looking to make more money in TV deals, and because of that, Taylor Swift started dating Travis Kelce early August. I will be a believer if they start dating into next year.
So
but
you think that they won't
I think
date?
I don't think that they're going to continue to date through next year.
So you
but
think-
if I feel like if they make it
Really?
through, I don't think so.
This
But
is a-
I will be a
pretty
believer. I
common.
will redact all my statements and believe
If
that
they're
it
wrong,
to be true.
If they're wrong, I never said that.
Wait, so this is a fake paid relationship. Who's paying who here?
I don't think it's paid. I think it's a political stunt by the NFL mixed with them to make inflated numbers so that the NFL looks
I think the
good for their next
conspiracy is
money.
that they're both benefiting
they're
from
So
in the
you-
process
publicity
of making
relationship,
money.
just like
So
celebrities
you
would do.
think that they
That's the conspiracy. Not what I
mutually
personally-
beneficial. I think
had a PR stunt where they were like, "Hey Taylor, you should date Travis,"
that the
so
NFL.
that
Yeah.
we can piss off all the people who watch NFL because we're going to show Taylor Swift multiple times for 24 seconds during a game,
Yeah, I believe.
and it pissed off all the NFL
We should have started with this.
People.
We could have like increased viewership for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
So that's what you think?
No,
Like,
I
'cause
don't
it's
think.
kind of backlashing on them.
I think that Travis Kelce, there is like videos and stuff of him doing a lot of her dance moves well before this, but I think the NFL looked at it and they're like, they're nudging that.
sites are
They're
on it?
saying this will give us better viewership because look at how much viewership has happened. Like, there's been like 28 million views of like
Okay.
certain games up to like 48 now
Okay.
because she's here.
I'll ask
and that's
you this.
inflating their ratings so that they can get more money
Right, because
deals.
Swifties want to see her. I get
Yeah.
it. I'll ask you this: are your daughters excited to watch NFL because they get to see?
They were
Taylor
excited
Swift?
to watch it before Taylor Swift was
Okay,
there.
so then it doesn't apply to you. But a lot of people say their daughters are excited to watch NFL with their dads because now they get to
Do a
see
lot of
Taylor
those
Swift.
daughters understand football?
No.
Okay.
I see both sides.
But their daughters aren't buying NFL stuff.
Yeah. But viewership is huge. And the fact that people want to watch games now because that's on. I'm not saying that it's not. It's a smart business decision. I'm not disputing
But is
that.
it? Because they pissed off all the NFL, like all the guys that
Guess
watch
what?
NFL. They're like upset.
Guess what?
No, they're not. Not all of
NFL
them.
people that are upset, even myself included. I'm not upset. I think it's very peculiar. But I also feel like that I still watch NFL regardless. So
Right.
the people that they quote unquote pissed off are still going to watch it because they still support their teams for the reasons that they're deep rooted in watching football.
So their only viewership that they got were the Swifties who want to see.
They've gained that. But
Yeah.
all that's doing is building up their ratings for them to be like, hey, Apple, hey, Amazon, hey, whatever, you're going to pay us more because we have Taylor
to
Swift.
stream the episode instead of putting it on cable.
100%. Like DirecTV no longer offers Sunday Ticket. Sunday Ticket was added to YouTube TV.
Yeah.
So like they're in a crossroads where they're trying to gain TV money for the NFL. And this Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing, like I said, if they make it through halfway of next year, then I'll be like, you know what, I was wrong. It's legit.
That's the timeline.
I mean, I'm just throwing out an arbitrary number, but
I want to know when you think it's going to end.
I think that
If
it
it's
would
a
end before
publicity
next
stunt.
year. I think it'll end before next year in the summer sometime.
Just like COVID ended when Biden became president. Okay, so what does Travis Kelce get out of this since he's in this fake relationship?
He's been on a lot of.
his
of
jersey sales. Like
He's
jersey
top five in
sales
jersey. He's top
skyrocketed
five in
because of
jersey
that.
sales.
regardless of if it's a legitimate relationship or not, they're both making more money.
Does
Yeah.
he
Their
get
names
paid?
are everywhere.
Yeah,
He
you get a cut of your jersey sales.
Her concert tickets sold more because of it. His games are getting.
Oh, I don't know about that. Her concert tickets.
Well, they were
sold
already
some
selling
more.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they said that
Her concert
who was
tickets
it?
was
Clay
sold
Travis.
out before she even dated.
So you guys think Taylor Swift was in on this, but then told the NFL that they couldn't use her music? Is that, I don't know, is that a red flag for anybody? You guys think that two ultra rich people got forced into...
Travis Kelce.
I don't think he was
ultra
ultra rich. She was a multi-billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, two richer than
celebrity, elites,
100
whatever,
times
yeah,
more money than we'll make in our lifetimes.
for sure.
And they're like, hey, Travis.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even before that, Travis had his podcast.
You guys
Yeah, but
know-
it
All
was,
of
it was
his
ne-
Pfizer commercials.
Oh, he
his-
was
None
a
of that
Pfizer
was
guy,
there
that's right.
yet.
Yes, it was.
He just started doing
no,
Pfizer.
no. They were not dating when he started doing Pfizer.
It's mutually beneficial.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's
It's
legitimate.
very
Maybe they have a legitimate relationship. Maybe it started weird. But the article I read the other day put it out pretty bluntly. It was like, I don't have an opinion, but if you think that her people aren't in talks with the NFL people as far as publicity, that's ignorant, kind of, to think that they're not at least talking. Because her showing up increases viewership, and her being with him increases, like, brings a lot of people to her music. So it's mutually beneficial for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
They're talking
anybody
about
she
giving
dates
her
is
a
going to be
suite,
beneficial.
making sure, because she has a Tokyo concert on the
Right
day
now.
of the Super Bowl.
No, she's there right now.
She's there right now.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get the NFL to fly her back.
Trying to get her? No, she has her own jet. She can fly back.
Well, but like they have to get her in and get her to her suite and everything.
Yeah, to her suite. But yes,
It's, yeah.
I did learn that. So every whatever the airport, whatever is there, they're all the private jet parking spaces, I guess, are already sold out. So right now, there's nowhere for her to park her private jet.
I hate that that's a thing.
The thing.
You don't even realize.
You need
You're
to-
like, oh my
I don't know where to
goes.
park my
So basically,
Oh, yeah,
she
we
has
gotta
to
have
buy
private jet
out
parking.
someone else so that she can park her jet coming in.
Good,
from
because she's
Tokyo.
got NFL money coming in now.
She's at a helicopter dealer
She
right
has
now.
NFL.
She has NFL money coming in.
yeah, she was poor as fuck. How,
Yeah.
how much money would it take for you guys to fake date someone?
Taylor Swift, 0.
Fake date her.
I'm going to sell so many jerseys.
What jersey?
Podcast
Kenny on the
jerseys.
back.
Kenny Quickback.
Malt podcast.
Just have a beer cup
Thin
in the
blue
front.
line, rich jerseys.
But I don't know. That's fun.
I wouldn't.
I will be upset if he doesn't propose. If they win, the Chiefs win, and he doesn't propose, and then it says sponsored by K Jewelers, and then and then they both come out and they're like, vote Biden, and then like that's just then it's it's not
You know,
Yes.
not fake.
there's a money line right now on whether or not he'll propose after the game.
He won't.
And it's Only in Canada, of course.
I
Sorry.
hope that the Chiefs lose and she's just like dumps him right there.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Well, the best is
If they're in love,
she's
they're
an
in love.
Eagles fan
Is she
originally.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, makes sense.
like she's an Eagles fan.
Why is that?
Maybe after the Super Bowl she loses or they lose. She drops Travis and starts dating Jason.
He's done, isn't he?
He's married.
Yeah, I know, but Kylie just moves in with
What
Travis.
the fuck are
I
you
don't
saying?
think so.
The worst part of this is that she just got with some dude who's in the Super Bowl already. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's the true conspiracy.
The conspiracy is that he's in the Super Bowl because she's dating him.
Or the
So they're
Chiefs.
propelling the Chiefs.
I mean,
the Chiefs are
actually,
a
too-
fucking juggernaut for the last
So
8
To be
years.
honest, he actually was playing worse when he started dating her.
he's doing okay now.
He's doing better now, but when they first started dating, it was like one of those curses that when you date somebody and it's all over the
News.
media, you end up doing terrible. It's like NBA
Yeah,
players.
Kevin Federline became a terrible backup dancer.
I can't believe the Tom Brady team of our generation made it to the Super Bowl again. Shit, how'd that happen?
Weird. I did learn through all this controversy, or whatever this is called, speculation. The NFL is, and I haven't looked this up. I've read this in an article, but I didn't look it up because I don't know how. But the NFL is
What is
classified.
internet?
Buttons
Yeah, it's
here.
magic. The NFL isn't classified with the FCC or the government
FCC.
as a sport. It's classified as entertainment,
Oh.
which is what WWF and that kind of stuff is classified as.
I didn't know that.
And it's the only sport that's not classified as a sport in whatever, I think the FCC.
Oh, is this
whatever.
like
The
the
NBA
scripted?
isn't?
So
they're
this
saying
is where the
they're saying
scripted
that
things
the
coming in.
conspiracies are
Okay.
like, people are like, it's all rigged. It's all
God.
Well, you've seen like
Planned.
you've seen the
dumb.
logo, which didn't work out this year.
the logo.
You haven't
Oh
seen
yeah,
that
the color
conspiracy?
of the logos.
So the last like three or four
Super Bowls, the logo has featured the colors of two of the teams in the
that are
Super
in.
Bowl.
and then
Oh,
usually the
really?
one that wins is the one that's on top. Yeah.
But it's purple on top, and there's no purple.
So this
teams.
year it didn't work out. They thought it was going to be
Because the 49ers aren't in there.
Yeah, they thought it was going to be the Chiefs and the
Ravens.
Ravens. Thank you.
No. Chiefs and the 49ers.
I mean,
No,
if you
the-
want a conspiracy, you can find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Oh,
there
I
it
see.
is.
It's
Interesting.
supposed to be the Ravens and the 49ers.
But the entertainment classification was kind of
Is that
interesting.
that's actually a thing?
Yeah, it's like all over.
I think Clay Travis talked about it.
I'm talking about the
the logos. That's what
Yeah.
I'm looking at right
so
now.
you can bet on entertainment.
Wait a minute. Yes, you can bet on entertainment. You can bet on sports now, but you can't rig a sport. It's illegal to rig a sport. It's not illegal to rig entertainment class.
And the
Classified.
NFL is considered entertainment.
Allegedly. Yeah, let me see if I can.
Let's
find the
use
article.
that tool
what
in
about
front
this
of you.
beer?
I don't want to just Google.
Or Yahoo it.
We're comfortable
NFL.
with this.
There it is.
Also, this is a beer podcast.
Yeah. I mean, 3.09 in the SRM scale.
Sportskeeda. That's
Full-bodied hoppy bouquet of golden color, full rich golden color. So maybe Kenny's is the defunct one. Full rich head, adding its completely and slightly fruity but firm, dry, clean finish. What a shocker!
light hoppy beer.
This podcast is scripted. That's why it goes so well.
Oh,
That's why it goes really well.
their website is fully in German, so enjoy that.
Are you recording? Yep. Okay.
So, this is why I haven't
Now you're on Reddit, so that's not.
I know you're still going
I'm
down
trying to
this
see what this
tangent.
guy's source was. Like he posted today, I learned the NFL is recognized as entertainment business rather than sport legally. So I'd have to do
Some deep dive.
find legitimate websites that might have it,
It sounds like some lawyer shit.
right? But what is the benefit? Why would they be entertainment business rather than sport?
Are the other ones actually like? Are the other ones actually?
You can get rid of
Classified as
Britney
that.
Spears now if you want.
Nobody is. I would say, yeah, stuff happens. Like in the NBA, there was the scandal with the refs,
referees,
but
that
that's
were-
not like. I don't know the scale of these things to actually have stuff operate seamlessly in terms of these conspiracies is just
It'd be
sort of
difficult.
hard to imagine.
Extremely difficult. Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you have to break your leg on this play. Like,
Well, could you
okay.
imagine-
But if you played a
telling-
game and all you had to know was you had to lose the game, you could do that. You could try hard and just lose.
But could you
Right?
as a competitive person who usually plays sports?
No.
I
It's a
can't put
relevant
myself.
game.
You can't put yourself
This
in
is
the
a
shoes of
tanking
someone
theory.
making millions and millions of
That's
dollars a
true.
year.
That's
These guys are
true.
living this lifestyle.
This is a tanking theory too, and this is like common right now because like historically speaking,
like Panzers.
no, no, like tanking
Abrams.
to get good draft picks and stuff like that. Like you're not going to tell a competitive person who's playing for a future contract to suck so that they can draft someone high. Like nobody is going to throw stuff at their own expense because
You don't have to suck,
people
though.
want capital gain, huh?
What are you talking about?
He's saying everyone wants to get rich. People are going to want to be on a winning team and get paid more money, right?
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
what brass
No,
tacks
he
what
was
you're
not
saying?
No, but I'm
that.
saying people are competitive. It's also
For sure.
It's
people,
parallel.
But
to
people
the
also want
tanking
power
theory.
and money more so, I think.
Yeah, so people
I don't
aren't going
think
to
anyone wants
suck
to win
because
more
if
than they
they
want
suck,
$10
then they
million.
don't get to make more money.
Yeah, they do. I bet the losing teams would get paid more,
What?
right?
What are you talking about?
If it's rigged.
If it's rigged and they're saying you have
I'm
to
not-
lose this game.
None of this shit is rigged.
If it is, we're just hypothetical.
Well, you said we can't put ourselves in the
in this place of we're talking
of
about
riggers.
Let's call
Yeah,
Eric.
that's fair.
Would Eric have thrown a game to make more money?
would he be in on the take?
Yeah.
Would he have made it to that level of being in on the take where
Yeah.
he would throw games?
If this were to happen, that only a select number of people would be in on it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think there'd be more leaks if there wasn't.
As a
Man of America,
as a sport purist, I would like
what
to
the
believe.
fuck is that?
I mean, somebody who a purist, somebody who
You are not
wants
a purist.
The sanctity of sport and integrity of sport to be intact.
You are so biased about Ohio State.
How am I biased about Ohio State? I've been very critical of Ohio
Tattoo
State.
scandal.
Yeah, they shouldn't have covered that up. If Ohio State got busted for cheating, I'd be pissed. Because I'm like, you're an idiot. Why would you do that? You ruined
They've been paying
integrity of
They've
your
been
game,
paying athletes under
of
the
your
table
team.
for years, just like every other team.
I mean, I'm sure they have, but it's not. But if until it's proven, I'm not going to say that it has.
It's proven. I've seen the tapes.
You've seen the tapes.
I've seen people.
The
talked
man
to
who
people,
doesn't know how to look things up on the internet.
I've talked to people.
I
who
don't
got
know
paid
how to
from
look
Ohio
this
State.
up.
I've talked to people who got paid from Ohio State with envelopes of cash under their dorm door.
Who did?
I can't give names, but
Why not?
because I know these people. I know one guy.
Was it AJ?
No,
The backup kicker for Ohio State.
no, he swam. He swam for Ohio State.
Nick, what other things are you a purist of?
Skunked beer.
Yeah, that.
As a sports purist who is extremely biased about my two teams,
What do you mean biased?
dude, when we're on
I'm
on
confused. What you mean by biased?
on Facebook, you'd be like, I can't believe this call happened to my team. It's always shit like that.
Yeah, because it looks so egregiously wrong that you're like, how is that not made up?
Yeah, through the eyes, through the rose-colored lenses.
Let's go to. I'm
Yeah.
not going to go down the tangent of the Chiefs game because I know you're referring to the Chiefs.
Let's go to
game.
the booth.
All that is just reaffirms what I think right now is that the NFL wants Kansas City to do well because it
Okay,
does well
so
for their
what
proceedings. or
are
their
we betting?
money.
And what Roger Goodell.
First
wants.
off, what are we betting when Travis and Taylor break up after how long? You
I said that if
By
they
May.
make it to like a couple of weeks into the season next year.
next year.
Yeah, next year. So we're talking like maybe end of September, early October. If they're still together,
All right,
and
what
I
are
will
we
say
betting?
I'm wrong, I'll do a shot of whatever you want me to pour.
Of that mixture over there.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
And
do a
if,
shot of one of those and admit that I was wrong.
and then I'll bet something. What do you want me to bet?
I want you well, it's your punishment. You can call it. I'm not going to call it. You don't have to do that. I mean, you could do something else that you're because I know that you bitches are going to make me drink 151 if
What?
I'm wrong.
So we're saying if they
I didn't make up the bet.
So I
you
don't
volunteered to
think
drink
I don't
something.
think Taylor and Travis were PR'd together.
Okay.
I'm not saying they probably didn't have conversations after they decided to get together,
Or they
but I
could
don't
be-
think that they're going to break up because it's over. We got all the viewers that we needed to.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it's going to immediate. It's going to. I believe
So
that.
it might just end up being a breakup that happens 9 months from now.
If you're telling me you think Taylor Swift is going to be in a relationship for longer than a year,
Right.
that's hilarious.
Hey, Joe Alwyn was like 6 years.
Joe who?
Joe Alwyn,
Who's that?
some actor in London.
Who's that?
Oh, I just thought she dated John Mayer.
She did date him.
He
She
might
dated a
be
lot of
and
people.
quite possibly could be a child molester.
Which one of those
John
were
Mayer.
conspiracies? Is she going to date an NHL player next to get the ratings up?
That's where we're off to.
They have nowhere to go but up. That's not fair. They can't go down.
Yeah. Their ratings suck.
Maybe she'll date someone from soccer.
Maybe she should date someone from this podcast so the ratings go up.
Now that would be a conspiracy.
I would let her break up with me after that.
I would.
You're not available.
I wouldn't. I would be like,
use and abuse me.
if you break up with her, this podcast goes back to where it was in the shitter. I'm blackmailing her.
What are you, Roger Goodell?
No,
You know who that is, Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny's a purist. He doesn't really have a team.
All I care about is the integrity of the NFL and that they make top dollar no matter what. Fucking players unions.
Listen, I love the NFL as long as they don't kneel, and then I'm not gonna watch. Except I will.
That's why you watch. That's why you watch hockey, because they can't kneel because they can't get back up because it's slippery.
They thought ahead.
I think.
What was that?
We've not talked about this beer really at all.
That's fine.
It's a beer podcast,
It's
guys.
Beck's.
I think more people like this episode.
Beck's.
No one
did.
gives a shit about Beck's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I really like it.
You said it, Beck's brother. I ended up kissing my.
A lot of
brother.
people do because they produce 2.18 million barrels a year, and that was as of 2015.
That's a lot of beer.
That's a lot of beer.
That's
Nick, you're.
5.6.
What?
I can't. Somebody was
Million
breathing
cakes.
into the mic. I was just thinking about the editing I have to do.
Don't
Got
worry
It
about
might have been me. Sorry.
I might just not edit it.
It's gonna
Just leave it.
I might actually turn it up.
Turn it up.
Kenny, 2012 is when they started brewing in St. Louis, and 2001 is when they were purchased by Interbrew, bringing back Interbrew from Stella.
Interbrew is InBev. Same
Yeah.
In by
Right.
InBev.
Wait.
It all trickles up.
2001 Interbrew, Twin Towers
Nope.
conspiracy.
I get it.
Okay.
Interbrew.
We can go down that. We can go down that rabbit hole if you want.
Wait, is
Are
there?
you saying Interbrew was a inside job?
I think Interbrew can't melt steel beams.
You're probably right.
You're
They
like the
could ferment
multi-bomb
beer
theory.
though.
Videos are damning. Where's the Pentagon footage? We don't know. Not there.
It's probably Joe Biden.
You guys are all. Oh, geez. Here we go. He's alert. All right. He's alert. That's
Sniffing
your opinion,
kids.
Jack.
Raise your hand if you believe 9/11 was an inside job. Kenny looked at
I didn't look at
I
anyone.
looked at
Nick looked at
everybody. I
Kenny.
wanted to see who was raising their hand.
who wanted to raise their hand but was a little afraid.
I don't know. Are you a telepathic person? Can
I
you
did
read my
watch a
mind?
lot of videos.
You got Alex Jones over there.
I
did
don't.
watch some videos.
Okay,
There's some
Anderson
good- there's
Cooper.
some- I mean, there's some
That I might
there's
have
some things
believed.
that are like weird, but
Peculiar.
inside job's a hard term.
Did we land on the moon?
No. No.
Why did you blink once? Like you were telling us you were affirming. You're like,
Does evolution exist?
When's the last time we went to the moon? Exactly.
we
The
did it once
70s?
in 1961, so why do it again? That was
60
no more.
what?
What do you mean we did it?
61, right?
61?
Was that when it was?
Well, it never happened, but it would have
No,
been
I'm just
69.
curious. When is the alleged date?
69.
Wait, which
Okay, sorry.
which time? Didn't we go a bunch of times?
Well, not only to the dark side.
We just faked the one. We actually faked the moon landing on the
I
moon.
don't think we did it until Transformers: Dark of the Moon.
So,
All right, I'm trying to get a handle on like what level of conspiracy purists we have here.
Are we conspiracy podcast now?
We've always
I'm
dabbled
not-
in it.
I can't be. There's no way.
I don't talk about conspiracy theories in
Why?
this smart house.
Kenny only talks about truths.
It's connected to the internet. My phone's here. If you have a Faraday
They're
cage,
listening.
I'll talk.
I'll put you in the microwave.
Deal.
All right.
Everyone microwave your phones, and then we'll talk.
So Nick, moon landing was fake.
Undecided.
You don't have an opinion?
Okay.
That's boring.
Okay. Evolution,
I believe so.
That was faked.
gravity.
Definitely real.
Okay, I have a question. Has anyone seen the videos of people?
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Levitating?
No, not levitating.
Aliens.
Blue
you know how
Man
they
Group.
used to show like videos of like bombs from the military? And it was like houses would explode. And I'm like talking like black and white videos.
You talking about from the helicopters? Like,
No. Like super old. Like,
Yeah, like Starfish Prime.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but
I'm going to get
It's the
kicked off
nuke
the internet.
in like Hawaii.
I don't know what that is. But
Okay, perfect.
but there's like videos where people are like saying, they'll like show like a bomb and it's like a test. Like military is like, oh, this is what it would do. And it like explodes houses and cars. And it's like, why is the camera like still intact? And this was like back in the 60s. Have you not seen this?
But that could be explained because they could feed it somewhere and then the camera does like disintegrate or whatever. But the feed makes it out, right? Like if you're taking a video, it's uploading to the cloud while you're taking it.
No,
they had that technology then.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why do you think you could see live newscasts?
There wasn't a cloud.
No, but it was like over the airwaves. You know airwaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find these and
I'm
send
gonna
them
have
to you
look on
guys.
this.
So that
I know
we
what
can have this
I know what you're
discussion. Do
talking
you know what I'm
about. Yeah.
All right, Area 51.
I'm not
Saying
explaining
that
it
the
very
cameras
well.
don't move.
Seth
when
can't
they
even
get-
talk. Seth's like, wait a minute. What'd I get myself into?
Area 51?
Yeah.
I
Alien
think
life
it's
forms?
real.
Probably not.
What about UFOs?
Still probably not.
No? So what are some of these UFO videos that seem pretty legit? It's kind of weird that they're like... they would just
Ooh,
be
what about the
made up.
Miami conspiracy?
The Flying Man?
No, that was like probably every cop car showed up in Miami. Like probably it was like 2 months ago.
And they all forgot what they saw or something?
Yes, and they couldn't talk about it, and it was something about there were a
Some
bunch
government.
of kids running around the
Saying,
yeah,
well...
and that's why all the cop cars showed up. It was like a parade of
It's-
teenagers.
Sounds similar to the one in... There was a school in Africa that they interviewed like 26 students individually, and they all said they saw an like alien spacecraft land and like a being get out that wasn't human and like interact with them, and then it disappeared. And they interviewed all these kids separately, and they all said like the exact same thing. It was really weird. And then like they all disappeared.
Yeah.
12 of them died of cancer.
What?
It's weird.
It was Jeff Bezos on a helicopter that showed up.
Have you heard the Bo Burnham song, Jeffrey Bezos?
No.
Jeffrey. You should listen to him.
So Alicia, what else you got? What other? Do you just go down random video things?
I do,
You're like,
for sure.
how are these cameras here?
I get wrapped into a lot of things sometimes on TikTok.
Oh,
Like rabbit
dude,
holes.
TikTok. That's all put out by the Chinese government to create instability. You should know better. You told us this.
What is it?
Okay, so the moon landing thing. Don't you think the Russians would have?
Hit us harder on it.
Yeah.
They're waiting.
Don't they have the most? Yeah, it's a long
They're
game.
just holding on to that
Long
card.
game.
There's a movie on that, or there's a show on that. My neighbor was just telling me about that, where it's like the opposite of the the Russians landed on the moon first, and how the arms race continued to go on. I can't remember what it's called, but he was telling me about it when we were building the trampoline, and it kind of like gave me the spin-off of Man in the High Castle, where like if we lost to Japan and Germany in the
That's a
World
good
War
show.
II, what happened after? But it's a different show. I can't remember what he told me what it was called, but
What does that mean?
The trampoline get put together.
yeah, mostly. I have to
What do you mean mostly?
ran out of time. I had to take the kids somewhere.
So no.
I got it. I got the thing done. I just didn't put the net up. I have to put the net up.
Who's a net?
The net. The net to protect. The protective net.
I don't know. When is Russia going to play the space card?
Still sitting on it.
Yeah.
Maybe the moon's fake, and they don't want to admit it either.
Made of cheese. I don't know.
With a caking agent.
I could see that we didn't make it to the moon. We haven't really gone back, right? We haven't been on the moon again. There's no more footage of us on the moon. Why not?
But
We
if
got there
they were
in
on the moon-
69 with the amount of technology that you can fit on like a calculator,
Yeah.
got us to the moon. We haven't gone back there and done anything.
Yeah.
So either we didn't go in 69, or they're doing some sketchy shit up there they don't want us to know about now, right? Because they're not just leaving that up for the rest of the world to go to.
Yeah.
So
Also,
Maybe that's why we started the Space Force.
here's something none of us are thinking about. What's going on in Antarctica? Who owns it?
Nobody.
What's down there? Right?
Transformers?
exactly.
Transformers.
No, right. I just
Antarctica is not real. The footage is fake. There were 6 crewed U.S. landings between 69 and 72 on the moon.
No way.
Is it Yahoo or
got
Google
is-
that tells you that?
All we got is 3 seconds of Lance Armstrong bouncing around up there.
Well, he was doping, but I don't think it was on the moon.
Neil Armstrong, Kenny.
He was dope. Oh, no.
This one.
You guys
Shadow
are going to the
alien.
Tour de France. What are we doing here?
Shadow aliens?
You didn't see this.
No.
Oh, this is
I heard
a
about
huge
something.
thing. All these cop cars show up
Yeah, because a bunch of kids are fighting.
at a Miami mall. All those cop cars.
How many kids were fighting? Well, you don't know what the radio... Holy fuck.
Dude.
That's a lot of cops.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
Let me see this.
It's Bad Boys 4.
So it could have went out that a cop got shot, though, too, or something. Like someone could have aired something crazy.
Well, so before this, there's like a weird
many
video
cops work in
of
Miami? It's gotta
a
be a lot.
creature that you can't see.
Wait, this is TikTok again?
No, this
I know
is
a lot
CBS
of cops.
News.
I know a lot of cops, and if
CBS
something came
News.
out and they were like, "There's an alien here," we'd be fucking going the other way. I gotta see this. No, I'd be like, "All right, I'm going home."
Like, that's insane.
That's a lot. That might be.
As a previous
that might
cop,
be Miami. That's a lot. That's like what would show up if a cop got shot.
if one cop got shot, that many people would show up?
One measly cop got shot. That's how many cops are going to show up. Yeah. What? No, one cop gets shot. I'm not going to show up. I'm just going to go to the next drunk guy in the road call. This guy's more important than this cop that got shot.
Well, other crimes are committed during times that people get shot. You seriously
lot of
didn't see-
people.
That's a lot of fucking
That's like
They're all making
100.
They're all making $100,000 a year right there. That's like a couple $1 million.
And it came out that it was a bunch of teenagers at a mall.
I mean,
Flash mob.
I don't know. Let them fight.
Nice.
We'll see what happens.
We
Anyways,
really are trying to cut down on flash mobs in Miami.
Just saying. Another conspiracy.
All right.
I finished my beer a long time ago and it did not taste skunked.
Mine doesn't either.
I would drink a lot of Beck's. I really do. It's in my top 5, and I've had over 350 types of beer. I really have. Me and Kenny used to go to
I'm not.
Anderson's after work and grab a 6-pack of Build Your Own.
I'm not doubting you. You just sound like
Yeah.
the guy who got off the bus on Next and was like, "Fun fact: I've had over 350 beers,
You sound like
and I'm wearing jorts."
Dwight Schrute in The Office when he says, "I've seen over 350 films."
Schrute gives his son a bag of oats. What he does with those oats, the world is his oyster. He can make. I forget what the rest of the quote
You
is.
forgot what the first part of the quote was.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all right.
Tell me,
I'm good.
super fan.
It's all right.
No, say it. You got to do it.
I quit.
Correct
I'm
me.
still fascinated that you guys
Bears
memorize.
beats Battlestar
boy.
Galactica.
They're office purists.
I watch The Office like every day.
Yeah, but
and
do
I
you-
still couldn't,
You don't
No.
believe in the integrity of it, though.
apparently. You okay?
Just trying to figure out where are the aliens in Miami.
Just saying. I'm going to send you a lot of videos now.
Have you seen the ass in Miami? That's why they were there. I don't know. I've never been to Miami.
That sounds like a good movie title. Why are there aliens in Miami?
Seth, you were there.
Yeah,
You know a better movie that was made in Hollywood? We Landed on the Moon, 1969.
You know what the sequel to that was, right? Dumb and Dumber. We landed on the moon. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. That's a sequel.
The Stanley Hotel.
Did we talk about this beer at all?
Yeah, we did a little bit.
No, all right.
I'm the only one who got to try Beck's.
No, you didn't.
You guys
Well, technically, it's supposed to be golden.
Yeah.
I
so
think
you
you missed out.
fucked off
You
on
have a
that
blonde.
one, Kenny.
Ours
Sorry,
is golden.
Kenny.
Yours is blonde.
Yeah, yours looks like urine. Kenny.
nice.
A slightly hydrated urine.
It might be next year.
Right, maybe 8 years old, sitting on toilet seats. All right.
you said it, not me.
I think we got to end it.
All right.
Thank you for joining us this week when we talked about
The last
conspiracies, Taylor Swift, and sometimes Beck's.
Conspiracies.
Yeah, we used that once.
Never necessary to do that.
Okay. Well, I did it anyway.
I know.
And he'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
It's because you're a clap purist.